Guys, I just got finished with the job doing a wheel bearing. And, you know, I've done a couple of videos. I did a review on this Onyx little Nano 3/8 impact wrench. And I use it on almost every single job that I work. Well, one of the things that I wanted to buy after I bought that was a complete impact socket set in 3/8 drive, so that I could sit down and have all my sockets right there whenever I'm working. So it needed to be in a case. I ended up choosing this socket set right here. This was highly rated. It's off Amazon. Not sure if it's lifetime warranty or not. Even if it is, I'm not sure if you could get them warranted, but I love this socket set. And I'll tell you what I like about it, other than the fact that obviously it's a impact socket set. But whenever I sit down and I get my impact out, I grab this socket set and I set it down right next to where I'm working. Now this thing, metric wise, goes from 8mm to 22mm. They're laser etched, so you can easily see them, the size. And that covers a good portion of the nuts and bolts that you end up having to deal with, on a car. It comes with a couple of extensions, 3-inch and a 6-inch. Comes with an adapter. If the 3/8 just won't quite do it, it's got a 1/2-inch to a 3/8 adapter, so you can break out the 1/2-inch impact. And it's got a swivel. Have not used the swivel yet. I've actually got a good constant velocity impact swivel. In fact, let me get that and show you what you might want to get. Okay, so here's my 3/8 constant velocity swivels. I don't know if you can see how those work. There's just a single pin in there, and when they swivel, it acts as a constant velocity. It doesn't want to bind up as it goes around the deal. These will, you get these at a 90 degree. Obviously that thing, it's not going to work anymore. Obviously these don't go 90 degree, but whatever degree that is, 35 maybe, 35 degrees, maybe 40. It stays constant all around. Now this one here I think is what is that? Okay, this one's a snap-on. And I've had it for years, and it works good. The problem I don't like about it, I don't like these the pin type. What that's designed for is whenever you've got a socket that has a hole in it, whenever you put this in, that socket's not going to come off from this this swivel until you depress that pin with a little punch or a pick or screwdriver or something. And that's good in case if the socket comes off of the fastener, and that impact's spinning at whatever RPM they spin at, 10,000 or whatever, it's not going to sling that socket off and hit you in the teeth or hit someone else or bust out a window. But they're a pain to me. I don't like to depress that pin. So this is just the Harbor Freight one. And it's just got the regular detent ball, which I prefer personally. I make sure that whenever I am on a fastener, I make sure I'm pushing on it so that it's not going to come off of the fastener and start spinning with it set like that. Because if it's spinning around like that, it will sling that socket off. But anyway, back to this set here. I've used the heck out of this so far. I've had it now for probably 6 months. I use it on almost every single car I work on where I'm doing anything under the hood or suspension work, and it works perfect. There's been no signs really. It's a pretty thin walled impact socket, and they have held up to everything I've put it through. But what I like about it is it's all right here. So you set it down to where you're working. Any size socket from 8mm to 22 you've got in both deep well and shallow. And then you've also got from 5/16 to 3/4 in standard, imperial. So, you know, you got a pretty good range there to get on almost everything you need to get on. Really, anything bigger than 22, you're probably going to need to go step it up to a 1/2 inch anyway. And I've got a whole set of 1/2 inch impact sockets. But I can't remember what I paid for this. For an entire set like this, it's well worth the money. It's a big time saver to be able to sit down, have everything you need right here. You just pick in here and, you know, figure out which size you need. And it's all right there. And this has proved to be a really good set. I've been impressed with it for the price. Hard to beat. You know, comes with about everything you need. And I just wanted to talk about that because I've noticed that every time I sit down, I use this, and I wanted to, you know, tell you guys how handy this little kit has actually been. So I wish I would have bought it years ago, but I didn't. And that's about all I got on this kit here. I just want to tell you that it is held up. I've used just about every size in here. Of course, I use 10 millimeter a lot. Just got finished using the 22. Then, of course, your 13, 14, 15, you're going to use, you know, a lot. And, yeah, if you need a socket set like this, I can definitely recommend this. I think you'll be happy with it. Anyway, that's about all I got today. So you guys take care.